This was the intro to a rumor roundup on Monday. The slog that has become the Major League Baseball offseason continues into the second week of January with dozens and dozens of unsigned free agents. Spring training is 5 weeks away and we're seemingly waiting on Bryce Harper and/or Manny Machado to sign and start moving the rest of the market. Until then, it's rumor mill time. Let's dive in. Nothing has really changed, at least in terms of big moves. So let's get to it again. Monday, word leaked that the Brewers and Giants had at least discussed a possible deal that would send lefty Madison Bumgarner to Milwaukee. Tuesday, Jon Morosi of MLB Network reported that the Giants would need a young starting pitcher like Corbin Burnes, Brandon Woodruff or Freddie Peralta in return. Each of those three pitchers are expected to have a shot at the Brewers' rotation for 2019, have good upside and are under team control through at least 2024. It's easy to see why the Giants would be interested in such a deal. On the Brewers' end, they'd have to decide that coughing up one of these guys and all the future years of control would be worth it for one shot at a deep playoff run with Bumgarner, who is a free agent after this season. Given that Ryan Braun will be 35, Lorenzo Cain will be 33 and that there are so many questions about the rotation next season, the Brewers might just decide it's worth it. Stay tuned. The Red Sox have been talking about an extension with one of their younger players, reports NBC Boston, though it's unclear what player it is. The Sox have recently had extension talks with one of their current players, talks that may pick up again soon, sources told NBC Sports Boston. It's unclear which player the Sox engaged, but indications are it is a player who would require a large commitment, hence, a possible reason the team is engaging one player, rather than a bevy all at once. The mind immediately jumps to reigning MVP Mookie Betts, but other candidates that make sense would be Xander Bogaerts and Andrew Benintendi. The report speculates that it's a no for Betts and Bogaerts, but Benintendi stands out as the likely candidate for an extension. Benintendi, 24, wouldn't hit free agency until after the 2022 season, so an extension could buy cost certainty through his arbitration years and maybe buy out one or two of his free agency years. It's a practice not all too uncommon. Players like Buster Posey and Anthony Rizzo did the same, and it, at the time of signing, appears mutually beneficial. Player guards against a career-altering injury costing him millions while the team locks up a young player for what could turn out to be a club-friendly deal. Should the player maintain his current path, Benintendi hit .290, .366, .465, 123 ops with 41 doubles, 6 triples, 16 homers, 87 RBI, 103 runs and 21 steals last year while playing good defense in left field. He probably hasn't yet peaked. During the winter meetings a month ago, there was a rumor floating around that the Tigers and Braves were talking about a possible swap that would send outfielder Nick Castellanos to the Braves. It makes sense for the Braves to pursue Castellanos from an offensive perspective. Right now the starting left fielder, or right if they move Ronald Acuna to center, appears to be Adam Duvall, who hit .195, .274, .365 last season. Castellanos /.298, .354, .500 with 46 doubles, 5 triples and 23 homers for a terrible Tigers team last season. Of course, the Braves might not want to give up a bunch for him, as he's a free agent after next season and is a total liability on defense. Meantime, he's one of the Tigers' best chances to get a good return right now without compromising the long-term health of the franchise, so it isn't too surprising to see this. At MLB Network, Jon Morosi, at Jon Morosi, January 8, 2019. Perhaps they'll look at someone like Adam Jones or Carlos Gonzalez in free agency. As the White Sox pursue free agent superstar Manny Machado, they are trying to do everything they can to make their club an enticing destination. That includes trading for his brother-in-law, Jonder Alonso, and now signing close friend John Jay. The trio call themselves the Miami Baseball Brotherhood. Full story here. Dodgers president Andrew Friedman has hooked up with his former club on a minor deal. Right-handed reliever Jamie Schultz heads to LA with minor league right-handed pitcher Caleb Sampson going to the Rays. Schultz, 27, had a 5.64 ERA, 1.15 WHIP and 35 strikeouts in 30 and a third innings for the Rays last season as a rookie. In 178 and a third career AAA innings, he has a 4.04 ERA and 1.47 WHIP with 242 strikeouts. Walks are a problem, but there's upside in the strikeout rate.